Welcome to another amazing 5-minute auto pairing. So Beck rooks. Let's try a Sicilian defense. So I'll play 96 here, try and fianchetto. Okay, dangerous Grand Prix attack. Should I let him play that? Okay, get control of d4. Can I do this? So nice control of d4 and okay. So knight c6 or a6 or b5. I think b5 is possible. Quick fianchetto. So knight c6 and then I don't know. No, I don't want to play e5 particularly with that bishop. Can I try and work on the queen side here for a moment? And play for a4. If he takes, then play for a4. I'm not really convinced what I'm doing here, but okay, let's go for a4. Come this far. So a3 might be useful anyway, to try and block in that bishop or create some weaknesses. Knight d4 is on the cards here. Potentially he's got knight d4. Can I play knight c6? Okay, at least there's some sort of targets emerging. So b4. I use a c file. Okay, that my a pawn is now vulnerable. Let's go back here for a moment. So protecting the a3 pawn. Yeah, tricky. He's really quite solid, actually. Yeah, is he going to go for an attack? Is he waiting for me to weaken myself? Queen h3 has knight g5 potentially. Oh. Okay. Oh, is a2 possible? Try a2. So knight b4 might be on the cards. Knight d4, queen c5, bishop e3. I think. Yeah, still tricky, pretty difficult. Protect f7 as well now. That's an issue. It's on h6. This is a bit vulnerable. Actually, why can't he just take on d4? I'm just leaving d4 all the time on. I think he can just take on d4. Yeah. Bishop a4, is that possible? I'm getting in big trouble here He's got past B pawn now. There's rook A2. Okay. There's rook D7 for rook D3. At least I'm targeting something D3 finally. Although these passed pawns are not very, they're a bit scary. Mind you, there's Queen C5 check coming up, and Bishop E5 maybe. Aha. Okay. There's Rook D2 is on the cards potentially. Or Bishop E5. With Queen F2, Bishop D4. Is really allowed that? Bishop D4. Aha. Well, that makes things
check
a bit easier. Maybe just F5 for a moment. I suppose his pawns are still pretty dangerous. I'll get behind one of them though. And pinning the rook is useful as well.
Check.
Let's check here. So rook B3. Or maybe I need to be more incisive because this B6 is pretty dangerous. That rook A3 gives me Queen D3 after, which could be annoying. Mind you, B6, B7 is starting to get a bit scary. I might have to give back a rook. Right, Queen D3 here. So I'm on F1 and C2 and there's a back row issue. So if rook C1, maybe Queen C2. If rook C1, rook B3. Rook C1, rook B3. And you rook D1 to D7, it's getting a bit scary. I'll have to move my, if I take, check, there's Queen E8 after, it's getting a little bit on the scary side, this stuff. It's good I control C3.
Check.
As resigned here, yeah, it was a tough game. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, it was just solid and 2 up at one point. Actually, I'm not sure B5. Maybe he could have just. No, if he'd taken. I thought maybe he could take. Bishop D4 check.
Check.
And then taking here is apparently. Well, it's okay. It's not too bad. So this plan is. Oh, I was actually better here a little bit. Apparently, no, not so much. Well, it's not too bad for black. Okay, so yeah, he's let me back in the game a bit, getting D3 pawn back in the game. And there's this big howler here. Yeah.
Check.
So it wasn't too difficult after that. Don't think anything
Check.
was disastrously wrong when I played it. Okay. Right. Yeah. It was just one spike check.
Check.
That's it. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.